Well, Prince Harry spokesperson has released a statement slamming news outlets for attempting to sabotage his reconciliation with King Charles.
Yes, for more, we're joined by entertainment editor Peter Ford. Hi, Pete. This is in relation to his recent UK trip.
Yeah, and the trip where he caught up with his dad for about 54 minutes, and it was the first time they'd been together face-to-face for 19 months. And now Prince Harry is clearly unhappy with the way that's been reported. So the statement that's come out is not from him, it's by a spokesperson, but you can be guaranteed that he would have dictated every single word and basically written it, and it's gone out from his PR people. And they're picking up on little things that Prince Harry's not happy about. For example, a photograph was handed over. Some reports said the photograph was of Harry and Meghan. They have denied that. I guess we can assume the photograph was of the grandchildren, which is lovely. But this is the problem. You know, Prince Harry can't let go. He seems to want to always start a fight. And this is part of the reason why he could never come back into the royal family, because you do have to a very large degree, live by that mantra of don't complain, don't explain. Some things will be reported you don't like, some things will be untrue and reported, and that makes you unhappy. But that's the reality of those people. So I think for him to put this out and then to also stir the pot saying there are dark forces or men in grey suits within the palace who are working to destabilise this reunion of the two of them and where it may lead to. So a bit of paranoia chucked in there as well from Prince Harry.
But don't you think, Pete, that someone did leak the fact that a photograph was handed over? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that did actually happen?
It did, yeah.
So that kind of does play into Prince Harry's point that people are talking about things they have no right to be talking about.
Yeah, no, look, in that sense I agree, but I still think you have to wear it. I just don't think starting another fight is the way to go, you know.
No, I agree with that too, but it does prove that someone is yapping that shouldn't be.
And Pete agrees with you, and for the record, I agree with Pete. So I'm sort of a de facto
It's like a circular thing that we will all agree with everybody.
The royal loop. Hey, Pete, in other royal news, Prince William has opened up in an interview over the weekend.
Yeah, so this was a good get. So Eugene Levy's travel show called The Reluctant Traveller is really good. And he managed to score an audience with Prince William. Wow. So whoever's doing the guest booking for that show, that's a real elephant stamp. Now, he's actually in this brief clip that we've got. This is only the teaser. The show hasn't actually dropped yet. He talks about last year, 2024. Prince William said it was the hardest year of my life, which is not that amazing given what his wife was going through and his father was going through. Plus, with Catherine, of course, you had that extra layer of all those crazy conspiracy theories going on for months and months. So it would have been horrible. But it's unlike members of the royal family. I guess this is an extension of what we're just talking about. To be complaining publicly, it doesn't happen. Not that he's really complaining. It's only a passing comment. Here is Prince William and Eugene Levy.
Thank you. Why don't you pop down to the castle, William, from the Prince of Wales? Your Royal Highness.
Nice to see you. We provide this service for everyone. We do personalised tours everywhere.
What do you do when you're home?
Sleep.
Really?
When you've got 3 small children, sleep was an important part of my life. I'd say 2024 was the hardest year I've ever had. You know, life is sent to test us as well, and being able to overcome that is what makes us who we are.
So that's very true, and look forward to seeing the full episode when it drops.
I love that, because you know what that means? I think William and Kate are huge fans of Schitt's Creek and American Pie.
So I was going to say, I was going down the American Pie route.
Yes.
You've opted for Schitt's Creek. Either way, the castle will be a fabulous location for the next sequel of either of those.
I want, you know what?
Totally.
William should have served up some apple pie.
Oh,
shouldn't he, as morning tea?
Yeah.
And then Eugene could have said, we'll just tell your mother we ate it.
I don't know if the royals do that sort of thing, Kylie.
They should have.
Dolly Parton has shared some personal news, Pete.
Yeah, I find this a bit worrying. So this has just dropped in the last 45 minutes. And Dolly's said, I want to put this out there on my own terms and let you all know myself. And she is cancelling her upcoming concerts in Las Vegas. They were due to happen in December. They've now been rescheduled for September of next year, so virtually 12 months away. And in this, she does talk about, she's making light of it about plastic surgery, but I think it's serious. She says she has to go a few procedures, not just one, but a few medical procedures. So that troubles me. So you've got the fact that these concerts, which were to happen in the early part of December, have been cancelled. So it's obviously so serious that she's not going to even be ready in 9 or 10 weeks' time. Yeah. And then to actually say there are a few procedures. And look, she's putting this spin on it. She doesn't want anyone worried. But I do find it concerning. So fingers crossed she's going to be okay.
Pete, a very special dance has taken place on the UK's Strictly Come Dancing, which is the UK version of Dancing with the Stars. Yes,
well, of course, we've given Robert Irwin a great share of publicity, but across in England, we've got the Neighbours legend, Stephen Dennis, of course, Paul Robinson, and he was there for what was the first live show for Strictly Come Dancing, and they danced to the Neighbours theme, and the great voice of Barry Crocker being heard right across the country. So here is Stephen Dennis and his partner on the first live episode of the show.
Find the perfect land. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
This legend in the audience in Alan Dale, who's been touring over there. He was in the audience to cheer his old mate on as well. So on the leaderboard for the night, 15 contestants, and they came in at number 8, which of course, that's not bad. You know, you'd rather be up in the top 5, but number 8 means you're somewhat safe.
Well, you say top 5. Kylie and I'd much rather be in the top 2, Pete, but you go top 5.
That's what I call middle of the pack.
Yeah, it's the middle of the pack
safely
on
middle of the
first
pack.
night. Yeah. What was that, what was that, a waltz or something? That was like a paso waltzy doble cha-cha thing?
Foxtrot.
Yeah,
I was a
bit
foxtrot.
of jazz hands thrown in there as well.
Yeah, hey, good on you, Pete.
Thank you.
Everybody needs good neighbours.